Evening, my friends. Hello, how are you? Usually at this time, we do a little people, big dreams going on, but we are not doing little people, big dreams this evening because I've run out of little people, big dream books here in the library. I can't believe it. We've run out, but I have some on order, and some are coming on Sunday. But that doesn't mean we aren't going to read about someone this evening because I have another book. This is called The Noisy Paint Box, and it's about a real person too. And his name was Vasily Kandinsky, and he was a painter. And he's actually one of my favorite painters. This is called The Noisy Paint Box, The Colors and Sounds of Kandinsky's Abstract Art by Barb Rosenstock. Vasya Kandinsky spent his days learning to be a proper Russian boy. He studied books full of math, science, and history. He practiced his piano scales to the marching click of the metronome. He sat stiff and straight at dressed-up dinners while grown-ups talked and talked and talked and talked. Vasya's well-off world was perfectly polite until the day his aunt gave him a small wooden paint box. Every proper Russian boy should appreciate art, said Auntie. She showed Vasya the correct way to mix colors on the paint box palette. Well, Vasya mixed red with yellow, and then he mixed red with blue. And as the colors changed, Vasya heard a whisper hiss, hiss, louder, hiss, and then a louder hiss. "What's that sound?" asked Vasya. "I don't hear a thing," said Auntie. Vasya listened as his brush stirred and swished. The swirling colors trilled like an orchestra tuning up for a magical symphony. "Mama, Papa," called Vasya. "What a noisy paint box!" "Silly Vasily," said Papa. "Stop being so foolish," said Mama. Vasya painted the sound of the colors. He spun a bright lemon circle onto the canvas. It clinked like the highest notes on the keyboard. He brushed a powerful navy rectangle that vibrated deeply like the lowest cello strings. He tossed up jagged swatches of blaring crimson and added cheerful dots of burbling green, clanging orange, and tinkling violet. Vasya painted and painted until the colors went silent. "Look what I made!" shouted Vasya. "Is it a house?" said Auntie. "Is it a flower?" asked Mama. "What's it supposed to be?" asked Papa. "It's music," said Vasya. And he was waltzing his painting all around the house. "Calm down," said Mama. "Do some math," said Papa. "Heavens," said Auntie. "This boy needs a proper art class." And so Vasya went to art class and learned to draw houses and flowers, just like everybody else. As the years passed, Vasya finished school and studied to be a lawyer. He ignored his noisy paint box, and he lived the way that people expected him to live. But Vasya could not ignore the sounds of the colors singing to him in the streets of Moscow. The canary-colored mailboxes whistling as he rode to work, the scarlet sunset haze ringing above the ancient Kremlin walls, an ivory chorus of snowflake scattered on the sable collar of his overcoat. One evening, suitably steamed and starched, Vasya attended the opera. As the orchestra's music crashed around him, the colors of the noisy paintbox swirled and twirled wildly in his mind, stomping lines of vermilion and coral, caroling triangles in pistachio and garnet, thundering arches of aqua and ebony with shrill points of cobalt and saffron. Vasya heard the colors singing. Vasya saw the music dancing. And Vasya was never quite as proper again. He quit his job teaching law and moved from Moscow to Munich to be a painter. He studied with this famous teacher and that other famous one. Is it a house? Is it a flower? What is it supposed to be? His teachers asked. Oh, Vasya, he wanted to paint the colors he heard. But maybe the famous teachers knew best. Once again, Vasya put houses and flowers and animals and people into his paintings, just like everyone expected. The teachers were very happy. Vasya was not. His artist friends understood. They too were tired of painting pretty landscapes and pretty ladies. They thought art needed to change. Art should make you feel, Vasya told them, like music. Exactly, his friends said. But none of them knew how to paint feelings. Until the day Vasya grew brave enough and invited the world to see his painting that came roaring from the noisy paint box. Hiss, rattle, bash, fizz, whistle, murmur, zip, clang, boom. Snapping cerulean points, crunching crimson squares, whispering charcoal lines, Vasya named these paintings after the music he loved. Improvisation, composition, accompaniment, fugue, movement, and simply 3 sounds. With his noisy paintbox, Vasya Kandinsky created something entirely new. Abstract art. It took a long time for people to understand. Is it a house? Is it a flower? What's it supposed to be? It's my art, Vasya answered. How does it make you feel? And he was one of the first abstract artists, really beautiful paintings. And so he wasn't trying to recreate what he saw in his mind, and he wasn't trying to put a new spin on something in nature or something even in a dream. What he wanted his art to do was help you feel. And so he had a big dream, even when he was little. And even though it's not part of the series, I hope you enjoyed this noisy paint box. My friends, give yourselves a beautiful kiss on your beautiful brain. Give yourself a beautiful kiss on your loving heart. And then go tell your beautiful selves. Go on into that mirror. When you look in that mirror, say, hey, good looking, because you're all good looking, just the way you are. My name is Miss Ng, and I'm from the Shayla North Hills Library. I can't remember if I remembered to say that at the beginning. Again, thank you for your time. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, wait, but some people are watching. Some people are watching. So I just want to say hello to Ms. McCrae. Hello to Miss Cara. Hello to Carol Panis. Hello to Cash. Hello to all of you. I love you very much. Bye.